a cold, dark, rainy London. Miserable day today, but I have my coffee and we have some good attacks to look at, so let's go. Yeah, clearly wipe the floor with these guys. We'll have a quick look at what they did to us, which wasn't much. They gave up lots of 1 stars and no stars. Yeah, not really much we can sort of say about them. I am going to show one of our defensive attacks. I wouldn't normally show our defensive bases, but just because this one's pretty funny. An 8% attack on me. I've got 2 Valks in the CC, and this guy brings 33 giants. Let's see what happens. I'll speed it up a bit. I don't want to spend too much time on this. So, 1 giant, I guess, to trigger the CC, which he does, and then drops 15 more under heal. My Valks just come through and they absolutely tear through those, all dead. More giants. Valks are just going to run around and same thing again. Destroys them. Now destroys the queen. Rest of the giants in. Valks tear through those. Still up, still full health. And I think at this point he gives up. Nope. He's coming in with more. King of Valks take care of the CC. And that's it. 33 giants destroyed by my CC Valks. Valks still full health. And that was kind of the calibre of their attacks, so we won't spend any more time on that. Have a look at what we did to them. To the top, 2'd all the 10s, and then 3'd all the top 9s. And then as we come down, they had a few premature 10s, missed a few stars in the middle, and then 3'd all the bottom. So lots of 3-star attacks, not enough time to show all of them obviously, but we will shout out to the people that had a 6-star war. So Justin, we'll show both his attacks, had a 6-star war on the top 9s. Good to have him back. Chris, one of our new members, came very close, had 100% and a 99% 1-star. So good job by him. And Omni, as always, I can't remember, I don't think since I've been doing videos this guy has not had a 6-star war. Comes in early, hits the bottom 2 bases, closes them off. Really valuable to get those done early. Great job. So let's have a look at some of the attacks. I start off with Justin on their number 4. So Go-La-Loon attack. 2 golems, because the target is 2 ADs. You can see here that the queen and 2 ADs are accessible. It starts off just by dropping 1 and then wizards in behind to create the funnel. King and queen down and jump to get them into those 2 ADs. Second golem comes in behind, rages them up as the CC comes out, poison down. These guys had some old school CCs. No loons, drags, which is what we've kind of come up against for every war since they changed since they introduced the poison spell. These guys pretty much exclusively had archers and wizards, which actually took a bit of getting used to again, having to lure a full CC rather than just 1 trigger, 1 troop trigger. Anyway, it comes in, so two ADs destroyed by that initial kill squad. Hounds into the bottom, targeted loons into the rest of the defences, back end loons for the rest, and the base is done. Justin makes these attacks look very easy, and on paper they are, but it's the execution. It's being patient on the loons, it's targeting the defences correctly, dropping the spells correctly. A lot can still go wrong, and we did have a few 95 to 99% Lalin attacks. In this war. I mean, the cleanup time that it can take can kill you. But I mean, if you look at this, he's got pups all over the base. Both heroes still up. Not sure what his king's doing there. Oh right, no, that was the opposing king. Queen's still up anyway, and loons and pups all over the base. Time not an issue. There goes a Golem. Nicely done, base wrecked. So we'll go down to, this was a 10 hitting a 9. We'll go down to Mamba, who we've not seen on the channel before. So nice to be able to show one of his attacks. Another Go-La-Loon. This time, single Golem. Target is 1 AD, and the Queen. You can see the spread of the ADs. It's not possible to get 2 ADs, and the Queen attacking from this angle. So he whizzed down first to take out some of the outside buildings, jump down and drops the Golem. So yeah, good choice. 1 Golem, target is 180 in the Queen. You do not need more than that. You don't want to sacrifice another 30 troop space. So good decision. CC comes out again with an arch, poison down for them. Oh, this coffee's nice. Rage down as well. And then in with the first hound. First 2 hounds and pack of loons. Ooh, I think he misdropped that rage. Yeah, he definitely did. Doesn't hurt him though. 2 more hounds into the third AD. Hounds start to pop as the loons come in and over. Another rage, or final rage, takes him into the last AD as the loons come round. Pup's starting to clean up behind. Yeah, I didn't realise he misdropped that rage. Still got 2 hounds up though. Low level ADs. And that's one of the tricky things with hound attacks sometimes. When they got lower level ADs is how many hounds do you bring? You want them all to pop. There's nothing worse than having 2 hounds flying around, not doing much. So all his loons went down, so there's a good chance. Oh, this is interesting. So all his loons have gone down, and all he's got is 2 hounds and pups left. So I don't know if one of them's gonna pop. We could do with one of them popping, but they'll surely take out that archer tower. He's got his Queen still up, so they're very slowly taking out that archer tower. Very slim health on one of them. Is it going to pop? I think it's going to go. Yeah. So that's helped him, and that archer tower will now go down to that last hound. So yeah, misdropping that rage did kind of hurt him, but he's still got the 3-star. Pups everywhere. Queen's still up. Good job. And we'll go down to Justin's second attack, which was on 7. Lots of Loons today. Go-La-Loons, another one. So again, I think this is a single Golem. So minion down, start crit funnel at the top. And Golem into this open compartment. Yep, single Golem. Target is 180 in the Queen. Whiz crate funnel, heroes down. And rage them up. What's happened to CC? Has the CC come out? Have I missed that? Oh, here we go. CC triggered quite late. So poison down, front heroes. AD down, Queen dead, CC dead. Job done. 2 hounds in, and target loons. I like the way Justin does this. He puts, once you put 3, 4 loons into that top compartment, I think I sometimes panic and spam more loons in than are needed, but this is what gives him a good spread on his attacks. So he's attacking all 3 compartments simultaneously. Queen has actually come around and taken that second AD. So all AD now down. He's going to have the same issue with 3 pups still up. 3 pups not burst. There we go. One now goes down, so he's got 2 that burst. Yeah, and this is it. It's not an exact science on how many hounds to bring when you've got lower level ADs like this. I mean, max ADs, you pretty much always want to bring 4. Unless obviously you're taking 2 the initial kill squad, then maybe 3. But again, it's 60 troops base flying around there that could be helping with clean up. But I mean, that said, the base is wrecked. Let's not get carried away. Huge amounts of pups, minions, heroes, loons, to finish it off. So 6-star war. Well done, Justin. Not a rare thing for him, has to be said. So now we'll go down and have a look at one of my attacks on one of the premature 10s. Little scrappy, purely because this came down to the absolute wire. This was a last microsecond 3-star. So Quad-La-Loon, no golems. My golems are level 1. And the queen's so exposed that there was no need for a golem. So plan is to drop the king and a few whiz to take out the queen. So she immediately targets the king, hit his ability, and I think I could have got away without dropping the queen, but kind of panicked a bit. The whiz actually take her out. Could have saved the queen, but never mind. So 1 loon in onto this cannon to trigger the CC. And again, this is where this new CC caught me out a bit with an archers, because normally that 1 balloon would trigger the whole CC. So CC gets drawn over to where the queen is. Queen goes down. So drop another loon on the cannon to bring them over and try to trigger the rest. As you can see, more archers come out. And the whiz. So now drop I've got a split CC. I have to drop the poison on that lead pack. And then drop another loon to bring the rest of the troops out and into that poison, which actually worked quite nicely. But the end result of that is I pause very quickly. I've now lost a minute of the attack, just dealing with the queen and CC. So, and there's a huge amount of base still to wreck. So anyway, in comes the first hound, level 1 hound, and a few loons and a rage behind. And then straight away another hound into the next compartment. Now that first compartment, the loons don't make it to the AD. There's a bit of a fail. They go down, which means there's more cleanup to do at the end. But the second AD kill goes okay. 2 loons in from the south, and the rest. Sorry, 2 hounds in from the south, and the rest of the loons probably should have held on to a few of the loons and dropped them on the backside here. Again, one of the failings of my loon attacks is putting too many loons in the initial phase. Anyway, hounds come round to the what should be the final AD, but because that first AD didn't go down, hound has to travel across, and good job it did, because it tanks for all these loons as they get distracted by some of these outer defences. And the hound goes down just as the loons are coming round, but the AD is actually targeting the pups, which isn't great. Could have done with them for cleanup. But that's it, last defense down, and now it's just a matter of time. This clock is real time. And what helps here is that you can see all these pups on the town hall and all this stuff up in the north to clean up. Thankfully the pups do split, otherwise that would not have been a 3-star. So we've got plenty of cleanup down here in the south. And I'm going to fast forward it, am I? No, let's let it play out. There's only 15 seconds left anyway. But like I said, real-time clock. This was the full 3 minutes. Kind of thought I had it, wasn't panicking too much, but on the last hut, 1 second left when it got to there, it was a little bit panicky, but yeah, thankfully got the 3-star. But yeah, it took too long really on the queen kill and the CC kill. Not having a dragon and loon and the CC kind of threw me off. It's probably been, I don't know, 10 wars since I've seen that. Anyway, we'll go down and have a look at who's becoming a regular guy on the channel, Mr. Awesome. We'll show this because it's an 8 coming up to hit a 9. Not a great 9, I think we'll all admit. Hogger's dream. I had kind of a lot of bases like this, very compact. Anyway, triggers the Teslas. Left holes in his base, and that triggers the CC. This is a cleanup attack, obviously, so he's triggering a bomb in the south. Good scouting to spot the holes and where the bombs were. Another hog in that goes flying. I think he's trying to pull the rest of the CC, but Yeah, he's not got all the CC there, but in comes a golem, whiz behind, into the king. In comes another hog to trigger the rest of the CC. Now he does pull. I don't know if that's all of it. I can't count them. It looks like it might be. But poison down. A giant in there as well. And that should all go down pretty quickly. King's ability used. In come the hogs. So spread. Asian wall type deployment. CC hogs put in straight away as well. It's got 3 heals for them. Now goes the first and the second. So yeah, pretty nice heal placement covering. I mean, with a compact base like this, you put heal down, you're going to cover about 5 or 6 defenses, which is why, and the limited potential for giant bomb or no spots for double giant bombs, just makes bases like this Hogger's dream. So back end heals go down. And that's it. Base is done, cleaned up defences, we'll speed it up. Just a case of the hogs running around. Again, I don't know where the bombs were on this base. One on the outside here. Let's have a look. I don't know if the others have even been triggered. He pre-triggered one down here. So again, really bad base design. Bombs on the outside. Hogs are just going to rinse this. So, you know, allows the Town Hall 8 to come up and hit a Town Hall 9. Not what you want. Well done, Mr. Awesome. And we're going to show, last attack, we're going to show one of Omni's, just because he's so consistent. 6-star war. This is another hog attack. I mean, nice base. Much you can say about the base, but he deals with it nicely. Sends in 1 giant, I think, over here. Yep. 1 giant trigger the CC. Out that comes just whiz, I think, in this CC. So that is all of it. So you can just drop a poison in place, deal with those. Don't need to drag them all over the base and waste time. And they go down. So whiz in from this side, start clearing out some of the trash, golem down, which gets the king's interest. Whiz come in, drops his king as well. Wall breakers in. And his king's going to go down, yep. 1 dead king. And now it's just a case of hogs in, 2 lines of hogs from the north. I'll just let them walk through this badly designed base. Got 3 heals, not going to need them all. And doesn't use them all. Patient on the first heal, which is good. Yep, goes down to cover and heal them all back up. Means he can put his second heal down here and cover pretty much all of the remaining defences. Yeah, sure what to say about this clan. Very bad defensive bases, couldn't attack. Shame really, I don't really like wars like this. It's nice to have some sort of a challenge, which we're certainly going to have in the war we've got coming up. I'll show you that in a minute. So yeah, it doesn't do the swag heal, but doesn't need it. Only use 2 spells. Job done. Well done, Omni. Just the Town Hall left, and that is going to go down very quickly. So yeah, good win. Shame about the opponents, but some good attacks. Looks like the opposite of the war we've got coming up, which we'll have a look quickly at. We are up against a level 8 clan with 153 wins. Chinese clan. They have, I think, they've got 410s, we've got 410s, but they've got 2 more bases, I think, with 40 heroes than we've got. They've got 1 more 9 than we've got. Given that Scrappy is a 9, so he counts. But they've got some nice anti-3-star bases here, so completely different prospect to the last war. We have a strong lineup. We've got our best players all opted in. So yeah, looking forward to this one. Be a good challenge, be a good war. Hopefully I can bring you some good replays. Until then, see you next time.